Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix blue screen issue when you play Avatar Frontiers of Pandora game on your Windows computer. So whenever you try to play or while playing the game, if you're facing blue screen issue and the computer restarts, then please follow the steps shown in this video. So the first step is to simply restart your computer. Restart your computer once, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Still you're facing the problem. The next step is to install the game on your C drive. So if you have installed the game on external hard drive, then uninstall the game and then reinstall the game to internal drive, that is C drive. So if the game is installed in different drive, you can uninstall the game. If you have the game on Ubisoft Connect, go to games and then click on uninstall. Now after you uninstall, when you install, select the location as C drive. And if your C drive is SSD, that would be great. So try installing the game to C drive and then check. If you have the game on Epic Games Launcher, you can uninstall the game. After you uninstall it, restart your computer, and after the system restart, reinstall the game to C drive. So reinstalling the game to C drive has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to go to downloads in Ubisoft Connect and click on play on the controller icon. Now if you have the game on Epic Games Launcher, you cannot do it. But if you have the game on Ubisoft Connect, in that case, on Ubisoft Connect, click on these three horizontal lines on the left hand side, top left, and then click on downloads. Go to downloads, and over here you will see the Avatar game over here. In my case, I don't have the game in Ubisoft Connect. I have the game on Epic Games Launcher. So if you have the game on Ubisoft Connect, in front of you, in front of the game, the Avatar game, you will see the play option. Here you can see the controller icon. So click on the play button and it should launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. So go to the games. Now if you have the game on Epic Games Launcher, you can click on the game. Click on Epic Games Launcher, go to library and then click on the three dots, then click on manage, and over here you can see the folder icon in front of installation. So click on the folder icon, it will take you to the game installation folder. Make a right click on the game exe file and then click on run as administrator. If this does not work, you can try running this exe file, make a right click and then click on run as administrator. Now if you have the game on Epic Games the Ubisoft Connect, then go to games and then click over here, then you can click on the game over here and then go to properties and then click on open folder and then make a right click on the game exe file and then click on run as administrator. If that does not work, you can run the second file as an administrator and then check. So instead of launching the game from the Ubisoft Connect or Epic Games Launcher, try launching the game from the game installation folder. If that does not work, try running the game as an administrator. So this time, try to run the game in compatibility mode. Now for this, make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, go to this tab and then put a check on the box over here and then select Windows 8, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game from here. If that does not work, you can try Windows 7 over here. Click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, do the same thing with this exe file, make a right click, select properties, again select Windows 8, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again select Windows 7 over here, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then you can uncheck these boxes. So if this is not working, you can uncheck this. Do the same thing with the second exe file. Uncheck the box, apply, OK. Follow the next step. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select the right series and then select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Now if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. Now click on start search and then scroll down. And here you can see the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Right now it's version 546.29. So click on get download. Now click on download now. Now once the download is complete, you have to run this exe file. Now once you run this exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then put a check on the box which says custom, and then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation, and then click on next and let the installation complete. First of all, it will uninstall the previous version, and then it will do a clean installation of the latest version, and after the clean installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is now this is for laptop users with dual graphic card. Make sure that you run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. And then click on browse and then go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, open the game folder, select the game exe file and then click on add. Once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Again click on browse and then select the second exe file, click on add and then click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows Security, then open Windows Settings. And if you have Windows 11, click on Privacy and Security. And then click on Windows Security. If you have Windows 10, in Windows 10 you will have an option Update and Security. Select Update and Security, then click on Windows Security. And then click on Virus and Threat Protection. Scroll down. At the end, you will see Manage Ransomware Protection. Click on it. Now click on Allow an app through Control Folder Access. Click on Yes to allow. Now click on Add an allowed app. Now click on Browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder once again, and then open the game folder. And then select the game exe file. Click on Open. Again, click on Add an allowed app. Browse all apps, and then select the second exe file. Now click on Open, and then added. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now go to system and security and then click on Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app and then click on browse and then again go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder and then select the game exe file. Click on open. Now click on add. Again, click on allow another app, click on browse and then select the second exe file. Now click on open, now click on add. Once the game is added over here, now you can click on OK and then launch the game. Now, the next step is to verify the game files. Now, if you have the game on Epic Games Launcher, go to Epic Games Launcher, go to library and then click on this three dot over here on the game icon and then select manage and then click on verify. Now this verification will take some time. After the verification, you can launch the game. If you have the game on Ubisoft Connect, go to games and then click on this down arrow over here on the game icon and then click on verify files. After the verification, you can launch the game. Now the next step is to rename save game folder in documents folder. Now doing this will create a new save game folder. You will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. Now to do this, go to File Explorer and then go to Documents and then open My Games folder. Now over here you can see AFOP folder. Make a right click and then you can rename this as whatever you want. I will rename it as old.old. Now you can launch the game and then check. Now still you are facing the problem. Next step is to delete the save game file. Delete the save game in Documents folder. So delete the old folder as well as the new folder which is created after you have renamed this folder. So if you have this folder, go to Documents, make a right click, but let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can make a right click and then click on delete. Once the save game file is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to disable overlay. Now to disable overlay, go to Ubisoft Connect. If you have the game on Ubisoft Connect, click on these three horizontal lines and then click on settings, and over here the option which says enable the in-game overlay for supported games, you can uncheck it and then launch the game. But still you're facing the problem, then you can put a check, because when you uncheck it, you will receive that without overlay there will be like it's not recommended, something like that. So if the game is launching, you can ignore that message and launch the game. And if still you're facing the problem, then you can enable the overlay if it doesn't resolve the problem. Now also close all the overlay applications. So if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or Riva Tuner running, so if you have any kind of overclocking application, do not overclock and close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So go to Ubisoft Connect, go to games. Now click on the game and then go to properties. Scroll down at the end. Over here you can see the game launch arguments. Click on edit and over here you can type in -DX11 and then save the settings and now launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can click on edit once again and this time type in -DX12 and then click on save and then launch the game. If still not working, then you can remove this, save this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to, if you are able to launch the game, set priority to real time. So launch the game first. Now once you launch the game, you can open the task manager. So make a right click once you launch the game. Now make a right click on the task start menu and then open task manager. And then you can go to details tab. First of all, find the exe. Over here you can see the exe file. Make a right click on the exe file and then click on go to details. And when you go to the details tab, over here you can see the game exe file. Make a right click on the game exe file and then set priority and you can select real time over here and then click on change priority and then check the performance if you are able to launch the game. If you are not able to launch the game, you can skip this step. Now let me close the game first. Now also, if you are able to launch the game, try window mode and you can lower down graphics settings. So turn off HDR, turn off VSync and then lower down graphics settings and then check the performance if you are able to launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. So first of all, let me launch the game first. Now go to settings, go to video. Now over here select window mode and then check. You can even try borderless full screen or you can try window mode. Now resolution, if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower it down more. And here you can see frame generation. If this is on, turn off frame generation and then check. Now over here you can see this upscaler. Now if this is set to AMD FX Super Resolution 3, you can try NVIDIA, you can try DLSS over here and check. If this is already set to DLSS, you can try AMD. But for many users, selecting DLSS has worked. NVIDIA DLSS, you can select this. Now once you select DLSS or AMD, you can set it to quality over here. So if this is set to performance or ultra performance, you can set it to quality over here. And then you can try it with VSync on. If the VSync is on, you can turn it off and then check. If it is already off, you can turn it on and then check. You can set the frame rate, you can turn it on and you can set the frame rate at 60. You can even set it to 120. So but me, I will set it at 60. You can set it to 60 and then go to graphics over here, apply the settings and then go to graphics. Now if graphics quality is set to high or ultra, you can, if it is set to ultra, you can set it to high. You can even go for medium quality and then lower down graphics settings and then apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and then download x64. You have to download both x86 and x64 and run both the exe file. So click on it. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow. and run the second file as well, that is x86 and x64. Run both the files. If you see the repair, click on repair. If you see install, click on install. Click on yes to allow, and then let the installation complete. Now, once the installation is complete, you will see a restart option. So make sure that you restart your computer after this, and after the system restart, launch the game. So make sure both are installed, only then restart the computer. You have to restart the computer after this and then launch the game. Now, the next step is to disconnect multiple monitor. Try launching the game on single monitor. Disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. Also, unplug external devices. So if you have these devices connected, disconnect it. So unplug all the external devices, USB adapter which you're not using, disconnect it, and then launch the game. Also, if you have any third-party software or application running, make sure that you close all the background application. So close everything. Make sure only the Ubisoft Connect and the game is running, or only the Epic Games Launcher and the game is running. Rest close everything, including all your browsers. Also, if you have underbooted your computer, remove the underboot and then launch the game. To perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. And then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So make sure that you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all and then click on apply, then click on OK. You will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 49152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update Windows to the latest version. Now this is very important. So open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Updated Security, and then click on check for updates. You will see check for update option. Once all the updates are installed over here, now restart your computer and then launch the game. Now Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. Now if you have Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer, and then find the latest BIOS update available. And then install the latest BIOS. Now, in case of laptop, before you update the system BIOS, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10%. And the AC adapter, the charger is connected to the computer. And during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. And after the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now, one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on a Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.